I really should have noted down which day I removed the foundation so I know when it'll be back. Though I guess it doesn't really matter. There's not a whole lot I can plan for ahead of time. Not even sure where I want to put it. I guess putting it closer to the end would probably be more useful. All right, finally have the tomb. There is a reason to go down here first. I'm assuming these doors are still open. Yes. Actually forgotten what was here besides, I guess, an item. Was it this one or? Yeah. Okay. Know the condition to get that room, so we're gonna try to do that. What's the best way to do that? It's a little awkward. You have to go above and then down. We've got 2 rerolls. That helps, I suppose. How do I want to tackle this? I guess let's go to the corner. I'm okay drafting something else at the corner. Yeah, I'll go for this. Tempted to grab the key, but I think I'll just get rid of this dead end. Okay, now I'm not gonna go up just yet. I guess there's no reason not to. Oh, something like the secret passage would actually help, wouldn't it? And, okay, so it's tricky because it's like, how far up do I go before going over and then trying to go down? You'd almost think you'd want to go up as high as you can and then just go down. The problem is there's no guarantee that you can keep going straight down because of the way the doorways work. So I could go up just like a couple blocks, maybe up to the 4th rank, and then over, then go down to. Try to go down to. It's probably not going to work out. We're going to end up with a room that we can't draft. So these are ones that I would want to actually use on the way back down, because they can increase the chances of finding the one that I want. I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I suppose it would be better to actually do this last or later, just to get some other rooms out of the pool. Oh, okay. I guess these are fine. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Nothing I can do about the trunk. Okay, we're losing that corner room. A little unfortunate. Well, I don't want to spend my gem. I might get gems back here, though. That's the... This is the green room one? Yeah. L'Orealis. Okay, not bad. I don't like losing the corner, but that's alright. Wow. A good early find. Let's see if we can make use of it. Of course, I could keep putting it back in and keep reusing it later. Unfortunate. I don't want to spend my redraw here, but I think I'm going to spend my redraw here. Yeah. Alright, I'll do it. Okay. Oh yeah, that's fine. Man, it was really trying to get me to use this room. Okay, geez, these doorways suck. I just don't want a dead end. I do need keys. I might be able to buy keys at the commissary. Let's try for that. No keys. Shovels good. Compass. How does the compass is not going to help when going down. I don't think I want the compass, to be honest. I'm not sure that's going to help. Actually, it'll help getting out of here. I'll take it. I suppose worst case, I can go throw it in the coat check if I really don't want it as a temporary way. Get rid of it. Okay. Parlor for gems. I don't need gems. The only use the gems have now would be if I draft the study. Then I can use them for rerolls. And that would actually be really helpful. If I can get that before going for the chambers. Gems are in this box. This state is no help at all. The gems are in the blue box. Haven't I? We've seen this one. This one is very familiar. All right. You could say I remember this being true for the one that had this before. But if that's the case, then one of these is false, but the other is true. But I don't think that works actually, right? Because if the gems are in this box is false, and the gems are in the blue box would also have these two would have to agree. Ah, okay, right. So I guess that still works, right? So if this statement is for that to be true, both of these have to be false. Which would mean the gems are not in the blue box. But that doesn't narrow it down between these. So maybe this statement is helpful. Or if the statement is helpful, that makes this false. Which allows me to make both of these true. Is this just... This doesn't feel like the same as the last one then, but I can't remember. I should... Thinking about it's just gonna mess me up. That seems to work, but I don't... Having this statement be false feels a little weird. Yeah, because the blue and black box have to agree. I think it has to be this one, because that's the only way to narrow it down to a single box, I think. Cover less common floor plans. That's very vague. What does less common mean? Does it mean both rare and unusual? Does it just mean they are more likely? Be okay taking the spare bedroom as well, to be honest. I am kind of making this middle section a little bit harder to get to. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, yeah, keys are a problem. Yeah, that's not good. Please don't get me locked out here. I suppose I should grab the key. That's good. Might need it for the diary if I can manage to get there. I need a lot of doorways here. This is not what I want. Library, then hope for the West Hall. I think I like that. Kind of gambling on it working out here. Oh, conference room has this. It serves the same purpose, actually. So let's do that. And let's go. Let's actually draft the north room first. Oh, study. That's actually perfect. Normally I would take one of these, but I actually want the redraws. There could be an item in there. There's an apple. I'll take it. That's me like one step. Okay. Give me the chambers. Should I redraw here? I suppose I should place one room. If I can. And then just redraw on the other side as many times as I have to. Take security. Just one less room in the pool. One fewer. Security. Let's just go ahead and lower. Anything else I need to do here? I could do an experiment or something. Maybe if I survive this, I'll do that. Alright, so I need to just now redraw as many times as I can. And hope I get it. This is not looking good. Okay, really unfortunate. Maybe the solarium will help. Crazy. There are lots of keys, potentially. If I could find a shovel. Wait, I have a shovel. Right? Didn't I buy a shovel? Then I... Yeah, I have a shovel. Okay. For some reason, I thought I still didn't have one. Oh. Oh, hey, wait. We found key 233. Wait, when did that happen? Or did that just appear here when I drafted it? Alright, we still got a key, so we're not done quite yet. It is going to be very hard to get back over to the west edge and try again. Not looking too good. Compass is messing with it. The compass just affects the rotation, not what rooms come up. Oh, free trophy room. It's actually really good. Extra 8 gems for rerolls. Uh, almost forgot this. I only have one hallway. No. Oh, that's tragic. Yeah, there's nothing I could do. Ah. No keys. There is a trunk. Oh, that's right. I know where the trunk is. Please have at least a key. Oh, no. It's over. Dad, we lose out on the vault key as well. I'm gonna put the emerald bracelet back in. I think it's too useful of a thing. All right. Man, that sucks. We finally got the tomb. And this happens. I really need a way to have better control over the outer room. The outer room is too important. We're making progress now. What it feels like. I almost wonder if they should have just made it so you could choose any of the available outer rooms. Instead of just 3 random ones. Okay, I still need to do the schoolhouse, so sure, let's do it. Nothing. I keep forgetting about the microchip thing. I need to... Not much reason to grab it now, but I need to figure out if there's something I can do with it. I have no idea where the other 2 that I presume exist are. More parlor puzzles. Black box is not empty. The statement on the black box is true. A box with a false statement contains the gems. Oh boy. All right. Well, okay. Looking at just this one, a box with a false statement contains the gems. If this were true, that would imply there's exactly 1 false box. If this statement is false, that would mean there's exactly 1 true box. Okay, so let's start with it being true. That a box with a false statement contains the gems. That means one of these 2 has to be true. That would force this statement to be true and make this statement false. That would mean that the black box is that would make that would make the black box empty. No, the double negatives throw me off. Black box is not empty. Is false. Makes the black box empty. Okay, I think that's fine, and the gems go here. Because this is the only false box, and this statement is true, so the gems are in the blue box. Because there's only 2 possibilities here, I'm just going to check the other one. So if we say this is false, that means there must be a true... exactly one true statement. Yeah, box with a false statement contains the gem. So, gotta make both of these false and this one true. No, but that doesn't work. Okay, I think it's just in here. Right, classroom day. Let's do it. I should put the dormitory somewhere. Good combination. If I do that, I should put the dormitory somewhere that's more accessible. All right, yeah, let's just do that. Otherwise, the Nook is just going to keep coming up anyway. And we get a key. Don't need the library. And the library is going to come up on its own anyway, in case I do want it. Do I start with the den here? That's probably not a bad choice. For the doorways. Ooh, okay. I'd prefer not to have the dormitory here, to be honest. More doorways. Got a lot of money to spend. Might as well. Yeah, I think I'll take that. That might actually help. Because I think I'm hoping it'll stop the classrooms from pointing down where there's likely to already be a room and resulting in a dead end. Draft from here. That's not pointing up. What is this? Okay. Oh, this actually kind of sucks. Unfortunate having the path have to go all the way around. Oh well. Gonna keep choosing classroom as long as it doesn't look like I'm gonna dead end myself. Though it is only one doorway, so if I get a couple that are locked, then I'm gonna be in trouble. Ooh, that's too bad. Is he taking it here is a little risky. I think there's an east hallway, isn't there? That would be a good pick next if I can. Nope. Okay. Well, we can redraw. Aquarium. That works. Freezer, I think I'll pass. I guess a good spot for a storeroom. I have to take the chapel. That's 5. All right, yeah, I'll use it. Out of keys. Ooh, I am curious what's in the drafting studio now that I think I've chosen everything. Actually gonna take the hallway. I want the doorways. Then I'm gonna go back to the chapel. It's likely to dead end over here. Or we can keep going north, maybe. Oh, it's locked. Never mind. Okay. Good to know. I do get double effects on the observatory. Okay, the compass is going to start screwing me here. Maybe I should take the hallway to go down, or the library to go down. Yeah, this is better. Gallery. actually kind of tempting. Just fill in the grid, and I need to double check what I get in here anyway. Okay, we get gems. Do we get gems and money? And of course the 8 key that I don't think there's any reason to use ever again. I could redraw or take a passageway. Not great use of the passageway. Let's risk a redraw. Perfect. Okay spot for the cloister, to be honest. Great spot for the cloister, actually. Let's just do that. Excellent. I've been really getting nice layouts here. Nice room rotations. Should be able to get another classroom that goes up. These. Oh, tempted by the clock tower. Or the billiard room, actually. I should take the billiard room. Let's do it. For a couple of reasons. Need the keys, chance at a key card, and working toward the trophy. 4 square minus the 14. 5 square minus 15. Oh, all right. 20. No, not 20. I don't know why I looked at the 20. 3. What is this? 3 divided by 3 is 1. Times 3 is 3. Squared is 9. Divided by 3. That one's kind of silly. Hey, key card. I'll take that. I have not done security yet. Need to go back, or we can go this way. That's fine too. I'll take a classroom here, please. No? Okay. Hallway. Yeah, I'll take the hallway. And I guess keep going up. Well, yeah, okay. Now, unfortunately, this means I don't have the trunk, of course. Means the choices here are for the top of the cloister is a little not great. What do I have? Just key 8. Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't think I want to take classroom here. How many am I at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're very close. I don't want to dead end this path, though, even though I still have the hallway. And security is a good choice now that I have the key card. More allowance. Always good. Excellent. Yeah, we can try for another classroom that goes up afterward. So this is a good Secret. Oh, okay, we only need one more classroom. Let's get it. I could go the other way, actually. Well, too late. Just to get more out of the drafting pool here. Did it. Oh, wow. I like that. One seat in the center. I hope I have the info I need to get through this. What is with the paper sticking out of there? Okay. Nothing else going on in this room. 8 years certainly flew by. Alright, let's see what we could do. Oh, shoot. Your exam has begun. You'll now have 30 minutes to complete the next 18 pages of questions related to the curriculum covered in the previous 8 grades. Do you know the answer? Skip it, come back later. This is open book. You may use your notes. You may retrieve information from other rooms to help you as long as you complete the test within 30 minutes after you've completed the exam. Graded remotely, and results will be sent to you the following day. Alright, oh crap. Okay. Sam left his house at 6 a.m., drove 5 hours west, past 8 flags. He then turned north at Tanner Fork and drove 2 hours north past 4 flags of the same color before arriving at Trinsdale at noon. What color were the flags? I mean, if he's at Trinsdale and Tanner Fork, it would have to be here, right? Where does Sam... The following would be least patriotic airing. Ooh, interesting. A chapel in Fen Aries. A shop in Arch Aries. Greenhouse in Costa Rica. That would be a... I don't know about patriotic, but it would be an odd pairing. A bedroom in Araja. Seems the most out of place at first. Plants. All right, what color is the fruit that gives +3 steps? Hold on. I think I actually have this in my old notes. I wrote down how much each fruit gave me. I don't think I copied that into my new ones. Let me check. Where did I write this? Search for apples +2 by default. Oh, here we go. Bananas the 3. Okay. Oh, red or green? Only green. Okay. Well, the banana is the 3 step, so let's go with that. All right, 5 minus 5 times 2. 5 minus 5 is 3. Okay, well, these cancel out, so it's just 5 minus... Or, no, that's times. Oh, man, I'm going to get messed up with the colors. 10, 12, 24. 3, 15, 16, 11. Oh, shoot. Is that 1, 0, or 10? It's got to be 10. Yeah, it would be weird to have it like 1, 0. 10, 40, 8, 4. Minus 3 times 2 is 6. Plus 7 is 1. Minus 6, right? Well, minus 3, minus 6, positive 1. Negative 1, negative 8, negative 4, 1. Each element on the periodic table is represented by the which element? By the symbol C. I do not know periodic table well at all. So let me actually just look this one up, I think. Actually, let me see for the... I have the periodic table in my notes, don't I? I don't think they have the full element list. Oh, I don't have it here. I thought I copied it in this one. Maybe it's still in my old one. Where did I put that? Oh. Well, okay, wait. What are the options here? I think it's carbon, isn't it? I just confirm. Yeah, it's carbon. Appears on the periodic table directly below helium. Okay, well that one I can figure out from my picture here. That's Ne, is that neon? Which of the following is not a real element found on the periodic table? An MT? G doesn't seem familiar. What's HO though? That one's also not very familiar. Okay, I do see HO in the bottom row there. Wait, is that actually LL? That's another one that I'm not familiar with. Maybe MT is one? MT is one, yeah. I thought this... Oh no, I can't change my answer! Ah. Why can't he change your answer? No. I assumed I'd be able to change my answer. I didn't think about that. I initially thought that was LI until my second look at it, which is why I didn't consider it until then. Okay, well, that's too bad. Which element is represented by AG? I think that's... No, is that silver? Oh, crap. I clicked again. AR is argon. I think AG is silver. I remember that one, kind of. All right, which element could not be used in the spelling of the word blues? Oh, okay. Could be radon? Radon? I don't remember how that's pronounced. That one is RN. Would be this one. Okay, so I know for sure I've gotten 2 wrong, at least. And is the trophy for acing it? Does that mean I have to do this all again? That's unfortunate. How many elements are on the top row of the periodic table? It's just the 2. Helium and hydrogen. The city of Fen is south. I guess I don't need to be hurrying this much. How many pages were there? I think whatever. City of Fen is south of which small body of water? I've got this in my notes. Safe house? No, actually it would be classroom. Ah, it jumped down. Okay. I think this is Morning Bay. Morning Bay is south of Morning Bay. How many cities and Fen areas are larger than Reddington? Oh, how am I supposed to know that? Maybe it's based on the size of the text here? That would be these 2. I'll go with that. Unsure though. Which of the following realms is not near Fen Ares? Well, we're adjacent to these 2. Nuance is close. So it should be Nuance on the opposite side. Or no, wait. Not Nuance. Korrika is what I meant. Exists on the opposite side. Sigil is Arch Ares. I believe that's the mountain-looking one, right? I just want to be sure. I'm pretty sure that's right. Yeah. Realm is directly north of Araja. That's Fen Ares, isn't it? Or is Araja... Okay, wait. I'm forgetting which one's on top and which one's below. Arch Ares is above. Araja is at the bottom, so... north of Araja would be Fen Ares. Where are you right now as you take this exam? Mount Holly, Reddington, Fen Ares. Pretty sure. Which two pieces of art would be best paired to depict the letter B? Oh, okay, interesting. A birch tree and an oak tree. I don't think so. Bale and ale would work. Yeah, let's go with that. I don't think any others make sense. Which of the following pieces of art was not displayed in the grade 5 classroom? Okay. I'm gonna have to go look, aren't I? Actually, jungle stands out as the most likely one here. I'm just gonna do that. Which of the following pieces of art is not displayed at the entrance? There is an ace, there's a face, there is a picture of, I guess, Trinsdale. Pretty sure Realize would be the one. That's not in the entrance hall, I think. Can you find the difference? The difference, huh? Well, this is Orinda. This is Orindia. So I. Who was the first crowned ruler of Fen Ares? Ooh, I think it was one of the Dissolates, right? Or no, didn't we see this? This was one of the questions on the other classroom things, right? Who was the first crowned ruler? I think I decided it was General Teskia. If I did this correctly. Wait. Teskin. Okay, not sure how I got that typo in there. In which era were the railways of Fen Ares destroyed? That would have been one of the later ones. Well, would it be... It would have to be like the end of Era 5 or the beginning of 6? What are the options here? I guess it would be 6. How long did the War of the Fifth Era last? If I recall, it was like 20 or 22. Is that what the C era, which one is question 4? How long did the War of the Fifth Era last? 22 years. What was the first capital city of Fen Ares? That's not one of these questions too, was it? First capital city. Would not be the grand city of Fen. These are all cities in here. Could it also be... Which city was named... Oris was named after a historical figure. I don't think that would be considered the first of Fen Ares, unless they're talking all the way back to Ajira. But that wasn't technically Fen Ares then, even though it's the same location, right? Or kind of location. Fen Ares is kind of a subset of it. I don't know, actually. This one seems the most likely, I guess. Which realm gifted Fen Ares a dirigible to headway their victory parade? Must have been Nuance. The deciding battle of the War of the Fifth Era was fought in the southern shores near what famous landmark? Gardens of Fen? Royal Museum of Fen does... None of these seem to make sense to me, to be honest. If it happened near Fen, that's near where the Royal Museum is. Was that... But did that exist then? Colossus Orinda is way down there, so that can't be right. And Mount Holly can't be right. Angel Tower can't be right. I feel like this is the only one that makes sense. Okay, here we go. Solve the following problem. 6 squared. 3 squared is 9. Or no, minus 3, right? It's minus 3 squared is negative 9. Minus 3 again. 12. Alright, let me brush up on these other weird ones. Right, this has you reversing the digits. So this would be 21. 11 divided by 3 does not divide evenly. So we get, I'm not going to do this one in my head just because I am afraid of fractions. All right, 3.6. So, and then we do a single rounding to 4. 4 squared is 16 plus 5, 21 times 2. 42 minus 1 is 41. 14. 5. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I'm not doing this one in my head either. I don't want to mess up the fractional number. So 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. Times 3 is 7.5. We round this to 8. We round 8 to 10. Let me take 10 minus 1 to get to 9 times 6 is 54 plus 100 is 154. Then we round this 3 times. First to 150. Second to 200. Last to 0, I think. What is the Arajan word for house? I think it's hue, right? Actually, I should just open up this. Yeah. What does Neviate mean? Nev was Nev new? Nev is new. The rest of it is unfamiliar to me. How is it spelled? Y-A-I-T? The only word in here with new is this, so this must mean gate. Yate? Gate? Is that how it's pronounced? To kind of rhyme with it? Or I guess if you pronounce the G like a Y. We learned a new word. I was hoping we'd learn words here. Phrase, Ravenle, can be translated in several different ways. Which of the following is not an acceptable interpretation of this phrase? Trey, was that? Oh, wait, I do have gate here. Ah, shoot, man. Blind. All right. Trey is tree. That's what I thought. Okay. And then Ven and Lay. Lay's there. Ven is there. Okay, so we have tree, we've got old, and we've got a lack of myself, or that old tree is not owned by me. My tree is not very old, so I think that one's not correct then. Right? I could, but this says I cannot see the tree trunk. I am not an old tree. I think it's between B and C. Maybe it's C then, because this one doesn't have old in it. And I don't think old tree could be interpreted as tree trunk. And this one's also got C in it, which I think doesn't really match up either. How would you say the following phrase, Narajan? You have a very, very long name. Okay, well, we know a few of these things. Your name is Jor, so it has to have Jor in it, right? So it's got to be... Well, there's only one. Cool is you. Okay, yeah, that was what I guessed there. We've got Ra. And Am. Am is large. So this RAA translates to very, very long, or very, very. Yeah, let's go with that. How would you tell Narajan, count me out? Oh. Well, okay, the first one didn't really make sense. L is I. B-O is away. So this one seems plausible. Can't just be lay. Oh, maybe it could be. LU is for you won't. I won't and you won't. Then we've got AVE. I don't think I have that. And I don't think it can be this one, right? Jaws last. Last era. Is that what that translates to? Huh. I don't think I have nigh. Do I? Night. Okay, well, definitely not that one. This one's got a question mark on it. That doesn't make sense. I feel like just lay makes sense. It kind of has a similar meaning. What was VO again? Away? Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that one. Oh, lovely. See, this is the kind of thing I was hoping to get from this, is getting new info here. I've only got 4 minutes left, so I'm gonna write all this down, my answers, when I go through the recording, so I can go through it more quickly next time. It looks like we're almost done here, though. So we've got northeast, southwest. Using the provided Arajan terms for cardinal directions above, what would be the clearest way you could give directions to someone in point A to get them to point B? Oh, jeez. Hold on. Just gonna take this and throw that there for now. Okay. Using the term, okay, in would be north, et would be east, ISS would be south. Is like this. Or am I trying to go from here to there relative to the tree? Et tree, east of tree. I don't know what these dotted lines are supposed to represent. If they're like roads or something, right, then this kind of makes sense. Except it doesn't really mention the tree. Adj in. AJ is first, so first north. Then east of Trey would be toward the tree. And then last south away from tree. Okay, so I guess that works. That might be the clearest way. Ma in, Ma small north. Far east, or like long way east, I guess. Then small tree southeast and small west. No, okay, I think this is the one. Last page, 2 minutes. In ancient Arindia, the number 8 was considered by Epicurean scholars to be mathematically near perfect, though many held that only this advanced form of 8 was worthy of numerical perfection. What? An advanced form of 8? Is this related to how the 8's always depicted sideways? Alright, so what do these all come out to? This is like a double square of 8, right? So we have 8 times 8 times... No. Yeah, right? 8 times 8 times 8. 3,512. Or we have 8 times 8, 64, rounded to 60, then rounded again to 100. Or we have 8 rounded to 10, rounded to it'd just be 0 squared. Or we have 8 times 8, and then flipped around to 46. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm missing something. Alright, well, let's try this. Oh, there goes the music. Let's try that one. I'm gonna have to retake the test anyway. I hope it tells me exactly which ones I got wrong, so that I can at least make progress on the ones that I missed. Man, I made it. Had just enough time to get through that whole thing. That was crazy. All right. Anyway, let's keep going, I guess. Pretty sure I just have the... Oh, wow, you can't see it at all over the white. That's funny. Observatory or redraw. What else am I trying to do today? That was kind of the main thing. Is there anything else I can do? I don't know. Interesting items? Not really. Yeah, okay. I after that, I don't really know what else to do today. There's so many redraws. What can I get? Need the pool or the pump room? No. Eh. Oh, yeah, let's see see about this. Did I already do the cloister? Yeah, okay. I could try to get the study here. That's something I'm trying to do. Okay, yeah, good to confirm that that's all done. We got January 1st. Oops. There we go. Hold on one second. Something. Okay, yeah. Never mind. All right. This is Great Hall. Friday, Jan 1st. Okay. Right, I have the telescope. Can I use it first? Gems there. Keys there. Let me actually check. So let's see. Do we have? I want to make sure I don't want this one, right? Oh, this is Apple. Is this pair the twins? Looks like the twins there. Oh, we had the cross for maybe I don't want the cross. And we've got 3, so that's extra steps. What happens if I do this twice, I wonder? I don't think I want cross for 4-way doors. I don't think I have a need for that. What 4-way doors are remaining besides red rooms that I don't want? Okay, more chests at the hall. I'll probably forget, but try to remember. Take that for the doorways and see what's up here. I haven't gotten around to trying to see if there's anything I can do with the song here, but... Ah, this is a good one. I do need those keys though, huh? I would not get very many keys. Don't want to pass up the opportunity to adjust rarity though. Ah, well, okay. It's already unusual. Make it rare. If I need it, I can use the Nook. Standard, that's probably fine. It's a good one. The laundry room is rare. That's a really good one. I think I'd be okay having it at least be unusual. Maybe even standard, to be honest. Do that. Okay. Not my only option here. Start south. Right, I can rotate floor plans. That's very nice. I don't... Just do this. What special key can we get? Okay. This lets me choose yeah, lets me get one of the same color. Yeah, okay. That doesn't work for blue rooms, right? No, and I want a blue room right here. A very specific blue room. It is not one of these blue rooms. I haven't already placed it today, have I? Maybe I should use my redraw. Robbers room is tempting. Dang. Didn't get it. Alright. Is I guess. Still got the hallway down here. And the chapel. Don't think any reason to sign in here. Each time you find some trash while digging. I need to keep an eye out for more opportunities for digging. Try the armory. I don't have any money. Okay, that solves my money problem. Not that there's too much I would do with the armory items. Okay, we have a white box with some waves. Let's find... This is the treasure trove. The true treasure of the trove is not in this room. Now that's interesting because it is a read, non-handwritten statement, so this should be false. Unless there's some extra rule about the white box from the reservoir. Let's go check here. All memos marked. Okay, green memos and white boxes. The true treasure of the trove is not in the house. That's kind of interesting. Okay. Okay, this one was found in the treasure trove as well. Oh, I've not been naming these anymore, have I? Oh, I didn't name that one either. Okay, so it was this one. The true treasure of the trove is not in the house. We determined this was a true statement. Because this was found in a blue box with the sun. All boxes marked with the sun are true. This could... Okay, does this contradict this? That the true treasure of the trove is not in this room? If this is false, then I mean the treasure is in this room. But if this is true... it's somewhere else. Okay. I think this is a contradiction. In which case, perhaps these memos are separate from the reservoir memos. I might have to wait until I have all of these memos before I can solve this one. Not a lot of space for there to be something in this room, unless there's some way to like open this. Okay, all the way back now to the hallway. Yeah. There's the telescope. Okay, we basically have, there's no branching paths here anymore. From here, from this point, it's just kind of a single snaking path. Trunk's open, yeah. Right, dig spots. I hope I didn't pass any. I think I got the one that was in the conservatory. I don't recall seeing one in the garage. Okay, now I want junk. Is it going to give me junk now that I actually want it? Probably not. There we go. Okay. Not as much junk as I would have hoped for. Actually, freezer is not a bad idea at this stage. Especially if we get really lucky and we draw the furnace next. How perfect would that be? Bummer. Literally all useless. Dang. The furnace would have been so perfect here. That's sad. Actually, if it's rank distance, then I would actually need it on the same rank. I don't know. I feel like the grid distance makes the most sense for how it works. Maybe it's some combination. Maybe rank is kind of the main thing, but if maybe it's on the same rank, then it needs to be adjacent. I don't know. Oh well. I can't make use of any of these things. Can't even select the attic, and I can't do anything with the money in here. Okay. Anyway, we done for today. Looking over the items as well, and I do have the workshop. I feel like I didn't give her many security doors. I did change that to hide, didn't I? Oh, I should have used the prism key. What was I thinking? Dang it. These keys are so rare that I forget I have them when I do finally. There aren't many times where I really feel like I need to use it. This would have been one of those times. That sucks. I mean, there was still a pretty slim chance because there's a lot of red rooms that could have popped up, and I have no rerolls. But it would have been the best bet. All right. Any others? Entrance hall chests. I doubt there's going to be anything useful in there. I don't see any other rooms that normally have places to dig, and I think I already did the cloister. Probably just go check. No, I just came through the cloister. I don't know. I want to go double check, triple check, just to be sure. Yeah. Okay. sure there are some places I missed that I could dig, but oh well. Have that one too. I don't remember seeing one in the garage. There could be, I suppose. I just missed it. Well, I missed the chance to check the garage, so oh well. Oh, okay, just stacks them here. Not that I could really do anything with all this. It's all just a waste. The schoolhouse can have dig spots, can't it? Go check. I think it can, but it does not today. All right. Let's call it. Let's go check those exam results. I know I got at least a few wrong. Probably somewhere around 5 at least. Is that it on the table right there? Color, math, science, geography, history. Wow, okay, yeah, I got quite a few wrong, huh? Is this all I get out of this? Man. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back through, figure out which ones go to each category. So I can at least know the ones that I have for sure right. And I think there weren't that many science questions, and I think those were kind of the ones that I knew for sure I got wrong. Surprisingly low on the algebra. I wonder... I did go pretty quick through some of those, so I guess not surprised I would make some mistakes there. I messed up one of the Rajan ones, apparently. At least one of them. Okay, yeah, I'll have to look through. Figure that out. Leave that there for now. Okay. What's going on today? Let's go see what the outer room is. Okay, we got another shot here. I feel like it's not a coincidence they chose to have reroll dice here. Might need those to try and get the room. make sure there's nothing. Yeah, okay, that's all you get. Okay. That's fine. Drunk. Observatory. Deer. Okay. I think that's fine standard. That's fine standard. Let's make this one unusual. Right. Okay. 74. Jeez. Okay. That's a lot of money. Let's do this. Didn't think too far ahead. I probably should have just not drafted this direction. That's okay. Here, we need to go up. Give me a shovel. No. Wow, nothing. Okay, but I also don't want to do this too early here. I can at least get set up. Closet would normally be very tempting. I have a very specific goal today. Chapel works perfectly. Okay. I'm gonna stop there for the setup. Now we go draft as many other rooms as we can. Oh, perfect. Oh, I don't know about perfect, but great one to have. Ah, that's the one I think I don't want. Actually, would help me here, wouldn't it? Because it is a dead end. Okay. Oh man, here's what we could do. Don't take it yet. Set everything up to the point of right before I want to draft the room. I should have done. Okay, yeah, okay, it's a waste of steps, but I'm gonna go do this. I need to set up a little more. The Nook is perfect. The Nook is not ideal, actually. Because I only get 2 random slots here. Okay, in order to save steps, I'm going to keep drafting this way. So, okay. The plan is draft as much as I can. Go back to the observatory. Grab the thing that makes dead ends more likely. Then come back here and start going down. While also, I guess, eliminating other dead ends. That would be good. Do I actually want to take that here, though? Probably. I need the steps, actually. Yeah, let's do it. Not a bad spot for the hallway. Okay, here's a question. Do I try to connect down to the observatory now? I go up first. It depends on whether I can connect to the observatory or not. Maybe I wait for the hammer? Probably just do that. I do get a bonus here. Bonus of gems. But that does block it off. Maybe that's okay, to be honest. Yeah, it's okay. I can block this off here. And then I can go up, draft everything here, come back to the observatory. It's a lot of backtracking. Draft over here. And then when I'm done here, then I come back to the observatory, grab the last constellation, then go back here. Assuming I don't run into problems with steps. Oh dear, out of keys. Not good. I guess this is an okay spot for the dining room, and I will want those steps here. Let's do it. Good doorways. Oh, sorry, we do have this whole east edge too. But we're not totally blocked off from down here. Maybe I still try to go up mostly first. Go down. And do this. Actually, hold on. What else? For every red room, I have one red room, so that's not a great deal. Yeah, let's just do this. I need max steps for today, so this is good. Okay. I need keys. Keys are a real problem. As I was saying. That's not good. Plan is cut short. Isn't this kind of what happened last time? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's hope the observatory door is not locked. It's a low rank, so hopefully low chance of being locked. Oh, no shovel. Oh, I do have a shovel. Why did I bought the shovel. When did I... Didn't I buy the shovel? Why do I... Did I buy the shovel, immediately forget I had the shovel when I drafted this? Oh my gosh. I've been playing this game too long now. Started to forget stuff. Everything's blurring together. I don't have the hammer, right? No, okay. I want to save my redraws, to be honest. So let's do this. Okay. And I really should keep like 1 or 2 keys on me. But okay, as I could go try now, or I can go north and keep going and hope I get more keys. I don't know. Let's just do this now. Might not be optimal. Okay. 4 redraws is okay. Higher chance at dead end rooms. I want the key in case this is locked. Oh, nice. Okay. Ooh, now I have an option. It's possible I need 2 keys, right? If this door is locked and the next door is locked. They're unlikely to be locked. Or I could go use one of these keys to the dining room and keep going. Oh, man. I think I like that option better. Laundry room. I could solve my key issue, but also dead end. I still go down here if I get more keys. I don't like putting the gymnasium here. I would normally want to reroll. I think. I save those rerolls. I've got enough steps that I can probably tank the gymnasium, to be honest. Okay, well, that's great. Blind? Oh, I am kind of blending in there. Okay. Great. Actually, not terrible. All right, now I have no choice. Okay. I wonder if I redraw, does the library go away? Let's find out. No, I get the library every time. That is actually really bad. I need a room that goes straight through, or give me the one that I want. Okay, well, some keys that are now kind of useless. Great. It is finally time. For ladies' sleep diary. Oh, I already have this. Okay, hold on. Let's change this. Change that, and then we go. No. Uh, 'Cause I need to find these. Oh, okay. I could probably. Well, I don't know if I can take this off my list yet, actually, because maybe there's some more puzzles inside of it. Okay, all of the references updated. I keep closing things instead of. Okay, no more links. Can delete that. Now we have the new one. Okay. 79. 117.79. My dear diary, after countless sleepless nights and failed home remedies, my physician has urged me to document my sleeping routines in the uh, various bedrooms of our estate. It is his hope that by tracking the caliber and length of my sleep in each room, together we may come to a deeper understanding of my condition, and perhaps, with luck, find a more favorable environment in which I might finally find some amount of rest. This is the next day. To begin, I thought it best to start with my own room, despite already knowing how unsuitable it has been for my sleep of late. Perhaps it is all the old memories that linger here, as it is impossible not to think of home among so many mementos of my youth. Nonetheless, I find comfort in gazing at the stars before dozing off, and it pains me to consider that if this trial is successful, it may be one of the final occasions that I sleep here. Gazing at the stars? Ah. It also kind of connects this to the stars. Did she doodle that while gazing at them? My room. Sleep duration 2.5 hours. Quality peaceful despite brevity. Observable effects. I awoke the following morning with 10 less steps, but also observed an additional star in the sky. Does this affect the observatory? Are there secret effects to all the bedrooms? A few days later, last night, I retired to the guest room as I uh, as I have yet to gain the courage to ask anyone to surrender their room to me, even for a night. This bedroom is a cozy space, normally reserved for guests staying at the weekend. However, I found, despite having a choice between two beds, that neither proved to be very comfortable. I must speak with Herbert about this, as our guests deserve at the very least as much comfort in their stay as we here. Sleep duration 4 hours. Quality very fragmented. Observable effect nothing special. It was strange to sleep in the childhood room of my late husband. The room was just as I had just as I had imagined it from the stories he told me of growing up with an elder brother. Herbert informed me that the room has remained untouched, almost identical to when they both occupied it. To avoid any accidents, I slept in the bottom bunk, as climbing ladders is not as easy as it used to be. Despite my exhaustion, my thoughts of Simon kept me up throughout most of the night. Sleep duration, twice the usual. Quality, 2 times as restless. That's funny. Observable effects. The next morning, I went to the family tomb to visit his grave and was surprised to find a flower already laid. Interesting. Saying I need to do bunk room and then tomb. Does it have to be the tomb the next day, or can I save the outer room until after I do the bunk room on the same day? Neither of which are very appealing options. The tomb is not a very common room. I could not bring myself to ask Hartley directly if I could borrow his room for my sleep study. The mere thought of it was mortifying. Instead, I decided to roll the die, as he often puts it, and wait for his night off to sneak into his room to nap. The experience of sleeping in a servant's room was thrilling, but the fear of getting caught was overwhelming. Every little noise startled me, and I couldn't manage to sleep for more than a few moments, fearing Hartley would return at any time. Sleep duration, perhaps 1 hour, quality terrible, effects about half the steps the following day. I also discovered a stray die had found its way into my pocket, which was hardly shocking given Hartley's history. I feel like if that was actually an effect that happened to me too, I would have noticed. Or are these not real effects? I don't know what's going on here. I have to confess that I was initially hesitant to spend the night in the Baron's room. It's extravagantly showy, with every surface adorned with gold and every piece of furniture so large it seems almost comical. But as I lay down on the enormous bed, I was surprised to find that I felt entirely at ease. Even the absurdly oversized pillows were somehow comfortable, propping me up just right so that I didn't feel any strain on my neck or back. I slept more soundly than I have in weeks, and I woke up feeling genuinely rested for the first time in what feels like forever. Master bedroom. Sleep duration, 8 whole hours, the best in many months. Observable effects. I awoke feeling very refreshed with more energy and more steps than normal. As fate would have it, just as I had begun to make progress in my quest of slumber, a most joyous event has interrupted my progress. My beloved daughter has given birth to a son and has requested my presence in town to assist her during this exciting but demanding time. For now, I shall take my leave of the bedrooms of Mount Holly, but I am certain, dear diary, that one day I shall return. Lady Clara Epson, grandmother. This is the outer room, isn't it? What is the meaning of this? This looks like a kind of just a generic room layout. This is where the gate would be, right? There's where the plank is if you drive to the garage bridge. I mean, this looks kind of like how the antechamber is depicted by the levers. But what the heck? And this doesn't really seem to have anything to do with the bedrooms. And I'm not sure these hidden effects are actually hidden effects. I feel like... I would have noticed at least one of these. Maybe not. It was not as informative as I'd hoped, at least, or not as obviously informative. Well, I don't know what else to do. Might be a key card in here. Oh, car keys. Are there any other trunks that I left? Don't think so. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think we're supposed to connect this to... I don't think I have it. The regular bedroom. There's an image that I think matches this. There's a postcard or something, or the card somewhere that tells you what this is, and that's used for the classroom. But it doesn't matter. I should have picked the right one because it was obviously not one of the art gallery pieces. I remembered it being like a town. Yeah, we're right here. But what is the purpose? There's nothing. There's nothing indicating anything. It's just the outer room. I don't know what else to do. I feel like I didn't get anything out of that. Okay, well. Did this a long time ago. A little weird. I should come down here with the power hammer actually and just go across all the walls. None of them look breakable, at least not obviously, but they might be. I keep forgetting that this is a thing here. Okay. Well, at least we did get through the diary. And maybe when I look over it again, I'll notice something else. But I think that's gonna do it for now. And I've not been able to think of what to do with the castle clue down there. Yeah, no other ideas on that yet. Not a way through right there, is it? No. I don't think there's anything else out over here. Okay. Call it here then.